Hey there, a huge thank you to all the names on screen right now, the renegades who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel financially. Hugely appreciate that, my friends. If you do enjoy the content, we stream live at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together, but you can also click that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to be notified about when we put out fresh content most days. Enjoy the show, my friends. And welcome back to Noita. I'm Supper of Let's Suffer Together, back in the mountains, my friends, and today, was it episode number 5 in this incredible streak of updates from NOLA Games in the game of Noita. So today we've got, well, some more patch notes. Spoilers for mechanics in the game of Noita, of course, if you don't want to know and you just want to, when the release happens and you want to read through it, of course, your prerogative. But we will be getting into something that is in the release notes for the beta branch of the game. Of course, if you've watched the previous episode, you'll know exactly how to access the beta branch. And at the moment, the list just keeps on growing and growing. It's not yet in the main branch, but this is what we can possibly expect to happen in the master branch of the game once they've got everything together. So, at the moment, it just keeps on growing. Most of these we've already covered. And we covered last time, polymorphing does not reset player stats. That's in the previous video where you could polymorphine, jump into a portal, into a holy mountain, and get a pacifist chest. Now, apparently if you polymorph twice, it now doesn't reset player stats, so apparently you could even furtherly abuse that. The people and the hard-working members of our community in the Noita Discord, obviously doing some good science there. Also, the Ice Mage, the Pakasuko, has been added to the Frozen Vault, so if you know all about this annoying little dude, he's so annoying. He's really powerful, you find him in the snowy depth. But now he's in the Frozen Vault as well. Not the biggest change. He was always meant to be there. It was a naming error in the code of the game. Never been killed by him. Great. Fantastic. I'm not sure that's true. When I changed my computer, some of the data in progress got a little bit messed up. Always casts. So if you pick up the always cast perk, there was a 50% chance you got a projectile and 50%, some other percent chances you got other types of spells, modifications, and whatnot. However, that's now been widened as a pool of spells. So that'll be fun going through the RNG of that as we pick it up, seeing exactly how it's changed. That'll just be one we, from time to time in our casual runs, either over on the stream at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together, or in our daily videos or general casual runs here on YouTube. We'll have a little gander at the always cast and see what kind of special always casts are amazing. If you reduce the recharge time and cast delay out of your one down with always casts, you can have a lot of fun. Now, permanent polymorphine is permanent. From what I've heard, from what I asked on stream before, apparently when you polymorphine with unstable or chaotic polymorphine 80 times, you're meant to permanently turn into the enemy. Apparently that was able to be circumvented somehow. I think it was due to having polymorphine wash off you after the fact, or something like, I don't even know. But apparently you can't circumvent that anymore. Now, when it comes to regular polymorphine, you can't turn yourself into a sheep. I tried. It was a great shame. I wanted to live my life as a sheep, and it wouldn't let me. However, we're going to be checking out this one. The ceiling in the shop has changed. It's now more difficult to steal from the shop. We've got another little mechanic after that as well that isn't in the patch notes. So, one, we need to get down to a shop, and we shall go. And then we'll be going to the, what's it called? The nullification chamber. We get our spell straight away. So, I'm going to collapse this place, because if I dig into here, I'm going to anger the gods. Now, the gods won't be angered. Hello, how you doing, buddy? The gods won't be angered if I destroy all this. So, great. I'm going to get hurt, but I'm alright. Yeah, I was about to say, don't poly me. So, we can do a previous demonstration. The parameters to steal and not pay for spells at the shop, if you dropped a spell, because they can be dropped, they can be moved. If you maneuvered it below here, it would become free. However, it used to be that if you, say, used a circle of buoyancy, come on, there you go, a circle of buoyancy, or you could even use tablets or tentacles to get it in the roof. If you got it just, say, about there, which you could do with a circle of buoyancy, you could get it for free. So if we shoved it in the roof, it would now become free. It used to be like that. Unfortunately, nah, it's not the case. However, if we just put a little hole here now, so it's not as easy to steal from the shops. Now it goes free. Now it's all good. And since we collapsed the place, we've dug a hole in here, and it's not angered the gods, of course. So we're all fine with that. It's not like the gods are... I kind of want the gods to come and be angry that you refused their bargain, because I see the Holy Mountain as a place where the gods rule over. You know, it's all peaceful and stuff. And, oh, I'm floating forever now. You know, and you refuse their deal. But no, they've just made it harder, so you either get a Lumi drill, dig it downwards, get a black hole, maneuver the, you know, the spells downwards, or you just go the little extra mile. Which isn't always possible, because normally when you're stealing with a purpose, because you haven't got the money, you haven't got the spells, and things have gone a little bit sideways. So, oh, I keep... buoyancy, man. So that's going to change a lot of things, whether it concerns speedruns of the game, or just casual runs, long runs, like getting put together earlier. Right then, let's get back up. We're going to head to the nullification chamber. And if you've seen some of my previous videos this month, the Perk duplication, which has been a part of the game for quite a while, although a very easy way of doing so, duplicating your perks. You can only duplicate certain perks, but you can duplicate most of them. If they're a one-off perk or a HP perk, you can't duplicate them. So there was that. I'm gonna go down. Hopefully I don't get polyed along the way. We'll have a little look-see. Alright, Uko. I was about to say, what are you doing here? But that's usual. He's fine. He's meant to be there. Oh, Polly, you see. Oh, nice little Noita ghost. How you doing? Huh. I'm not sure I've seen a Noita ghost here before. Oh, now I have. So you can duplicate your perks. It involved the same process, which I'm going to show you. That hasn't changed. Whoa! Yeah, we're all good. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I have a destruction, which you kill everybody for the cost of some of your HP, because it's trying to do quick and rapid science to demonstrate and show to you all. I mean, I could prepare. I could do, you know, I could do things properly. But it's really annoying. I was doing a preparatory run before, just seeing exactly what I'd need for the run, and oh man, about 15 to 20 Hisi just surrounded me and really just made my life a living hell. So, destruction it is. Well, I don't have fire immune. Why? Well, don't matter. Water. And, yeah, we'll just clear around. So the nullification chamber was involved. Yeah, kill everybody. Hello. Oh, there's fire. We'll probably need fire immunity. Luckily for me, I'll probably need an energy orb as well, which I forgot to give myself. Alright, well then need fire immune. But I'll give myself the energy orb just so we can clear anything out of the... Hello. Energy orb. Very nice. But again, the updates just keep on coming and coming. I wonder when it'll end. Hopefully no time soon. Again, there's quite a lot in... Whoops. That doesn't matter. You can destroy this. It really doesn't matter. It's inconsequential. As long as you... These are hitboxes. You don't actually need the structure as long as you got the hitbox. So if you've seen the video of how to duplicate the... I'll put it in the link in the description down below, the one we did here. And I'm going to give myself fire immunity. I've got a lot of extra lives and stuff, but it's just better all around. If I just top myself up as well, there we go. So, because there's fire in here, I'm going to drink the fire now, because that's just how metal we are here at LSD, and I'm drinking the fire. But yeah, that's one thing you can do as well if you're not sure about, you know, fire being around and it's going to destroy your liquids. Eat the fire. It's, you know, it's something you can get away with, so you might as well. So this is the nullification chamber, just in case you didn't watch the video. This is how you can drop all your perks on the ground. I'm burning internally. Alright. So you want yeah, we'll actually clear up properly and do it like a normal person. Make sure all these holes are empty. You've got nothing else in them. And drink the floor. So the first is silver. We need to fill this with silver. Now, you only need to do it once. It doesn't matter if they're all filled at the same time. Say I fill this with silver. This is now going to be... Like, once you get to about that level, it's now activated. Just pretend there's a green light and it's now turned on. That's all cool and chill. And we can destroy it. And put some poly in there. This is how we'd normally do it, to duplicate our perks. What would happen is, we'd slowly fill this in. One after another. Fill this with whiskey. That's now done. I'm going to fill this with more poly. And what we would do, we would use something like a blood cloud to fill this in with blood. Now, usually, what would happen is, it would just drop. You would drop some blood here, fill this in with blood, and before it reached the top of this level, you would poly yourself into an enemy. Because you are polyed, it drops the perks in a nice little formation here. However, you are polyed. When you unpoly, you still have all your perks. And the ones right here. And there was no ramifications for doing so. So, if we may, I might give myself a bit more speed. Just so I don't mess this up. That's the movement. How are we doing? How are we looking? I can give myself one more. I just don't want to miss. I'll give myself a long distance cast. I'll make sure we don't mess this up. It's probably not likely. I'll give myself 2. Where are we? Long distance cast. Long distance cast. There we go. And maybe even 3. 1, 2, 3. Long distance cast. Fantastic. So we shove it on there. Because we need to poly before it fills and... Green lights, all of them. Because this is now green lit. They were red lit. Now they're green lit. But this is red so far. But we need to poly before. Right, how much distance is that? Let me just do a trial. That's quite... I'll do it up in the air. So now, again, without ramifications before... Oh, dearie me! Now, we have a Stee comes at you. Now, I got very lucky there. You know, last time in my, preparatory video, I got one shot by Stee. But now Stee comes at you and destroys everything. Or tries to. And while you're polyed as well, so you are obviously a lot weaker. You are probably, going to need to take evasive action or take preparatory steps to destruction them. A bit of peace and quiet now, so we can duplicate our perks. And thank you, Cheat GUI, for doing that. I appreciate it. And my time of hitting death. Yeah, we just duplicate our perks for whatever reason, and if we need them or not, doesn't matter. We got a lot of speed now, so so it's not so easy anymore. Again, there is a limit to how close you can be. I'm not sure if it duplicates your perks, but you might be able to. Like, you see the terrain difference where it goes into the sandy here. The actual background difference. I don't know whether you can poly, like, say here, but there is definitely a difference between the nullification background and the sandy background, and there is probably going to be a difference of outcome. You might not be able to duplicate your perks if you are here, you know what I mean? If you get some distance, you might have to be within the vicinity of Stee, and just this location in general. And as you can see, Stee drops down from probably about... Oh, I wonder if that's actually... I don't know. I was thinking this hole here might be where he comes from, because I didn't see specifically where he came from, Very interesting, though. And again, I kind of really like, because this is too easy. To duplicate your perks, considering perk duplication can get you an insane amount of protection. If you've got stainless, you can't actually duplicate the extra health. So there is that. You can duplicate your more love perks, so you can stop enemies being aggressive. You can duplicate, the angry ghost, hungry ghost, mournful, and You know, I think slime blood, most definitely. Stainless. I don't think you can duplicate... Yeah, if it's a one-off, you can't duplicate gamble, unfortunately, but that would be insane. You can, as I showed you in the duplication video, duplicate stuff like Lucky Minion. And get an army of boys to help you out. But of course, you can gain astronomical power really quickly, which deserves to be punished a little bit. You deserve to come under attack and have your chances of survival minimized, because you are really, you know... Noita's not a game about having it easy, you know? I've talked about this before, where a lot of cheese in the game, I'm kind of glad it exists. I just advise people who, you know, begin playing the game to do things the proper way. Learn how to do it the proper way. And then allow yourselves later on to cheese. And then you'll always have that proper way in your back pocket, just in case the cheese fails you, or it ever gets removed, or... And you just, it's a game about, you know, overcoming difficulty. And if you take that away from yourself with a cheese, it's up to people themselves, but I think the philosophy of a very difficult game, overcoming it and putting in the time and effort to do so, there's a reward factor to that, and I don't think having that diminished is smart. But, hey, that's just an opinion, of course. But, hey, if you've enjoyed this video, hey, if you want to help us out, you can always drop that like, subscribe, ring that bell, of course, with the algorithms and stuff like that, and get this content out to as many enjoyers as possible. I'd always appreciate it as well, you know, not only, you know, getting out there to people who might enjoy it, but also, you know, to anyone who might enjoy it, but doesn't know yet, of course. But you can also find us over at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together, where we do some good live content. Currently trying to do a no-hit, no-ones run, which, I have no words. Again, it's... You ever tried Noita with no ones? Try and do the first floor of Noita with no ones. Like, and try and get a tablet or something along with it. Just try and, you know, build a run with no ones. Again, it's worthwhile because of the difficulty. And, again, it would be our 7th original and exclusive no-hit run. Which I'm kind of building a, you know, a menagerie of no-hit kind of content and achievement here in Noita. But on the 25th of March as well, we'll be doing a nice little special stream, a 24-hour meditation in the cauldron, where we will be sitting in the cauldron for 24 hours, making sure, because again, with the meditation queue being precedent, I mean, maybe it's a thing you need to do. So, just as a special stream on March the 25th, we'll be sitting in the cauldron for 24 hours, making sure. But also, there'll be a lot of other content, whether it's just, you know, looking into real-life alchemy, enjoying some good quality YouTube videos, other games, and, you know, party. We're having a party at the cauldron. Come join us, my friends, and hope to see you there. But until next time, again, thank you for taking the time to enjoy today's video. I've been Suffer of Let's Suffer Together, you know. Yeah, I'm going to go now and have a nap. It's like 1:20 in the morning, which isn't actually late for me, but I'm a little tired, so I'm going to have a lie down. You enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there. And you know, always protect yourself from, you know, gods that might fall from the ceiling. Hey, you never know. It might happen. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you soon. Goodbye. Peace.